How are you? I hope you all are fine. I am a subject teacher of social study, and in this video we are going to discuss and explain about chapter number 12. Chapter name is Changing Means of Communication. Chapter name is Changing Means of Communication. So student, changing means of communication means nowadays the means of communication are changes by day. So student, first of all, we will read the contents of this chapter. We will study about communication, history of communication, type of communication in this video. So first of all, look at what is communication. Communication is the exchange of information or idea between people. Communication with others can help us feel happy and less lonely. Though speech is the most common form of communication, we also use other methods like writing and drawing to communicate with others. So student, communication means exchange. Communication means exchange of ideas, thought and information peoples. Between peoples. You can say it is a process of expressing one thought and idea to other in different ways. In different ways. The student, we also use other method like writing and drawing to communicate with other. People who cannot speak and hear communicate through sign language, like a language that users certainly universally recognize. Hand gesture means body language, means they use their body language to transfer their views and thoughts to other peoples, and facial expression in place of speech, and by their facial expression they can express their ideas, thoughts to others. So student, I hope you all understand about communication. Now look at next, that is the history of communication. First of all, we will read this paragraph. Early humans communicate through body language, basic sign, sound and cave art. Slowly they develop speech, language and script. So student, in past times and in past times many years ago, early humans communicate and early humans talk to each other through body language, because they didn't know any languages and they don't have any words to communicate their views or ideas to others, so they use body language, basic sounds and cave art. Here you can say early humans use cave art. Early humans use cave art to transfer their ideas and thoughts to others. Slowly they develop speech, language and script. And after some time, the early human developed some speech and some language and script to transfer their ideas and views to others. As the human spread out over larger area, they found that they needed way of sending message over long distance. So student, as a human spread and a human live over a larger area at a very distance, then they use and they needed to send messages to those people who live at a long distance. Then they send messages using talking drums in the forest of Africa. The drummers would send messages about births and death and even warning of approaching danger. So, student, when the humans are settled at long distance, then they use messenger to transfer their message to other people, and they give messages to the messenger, and the messenger go and give the messages of those person to their next person. So student, this is the history of communication. Over the past 100 years, however, communication has been completely transformed. Over the past 100 years, communication has been completely transformed. Today we can send and receive messages instantly. So student, nowadays we can send and receive messages instantly through smartphones or mobile phone, even to people who live in distant corner of the earth. So student, we can send and receive message to those people who live at any corner of the earth. Distance has shrunk so much that we are said to be living in a global village. So student, when the people are available at any places or any corner of the earth, then they can receive and send message instantly, so that we are said to be living in a global village. So student, now look at next types of communication. Here we will study about types of communication. There are two types of communication. First one is personal communication and second one is mass communication. So student, first of all we will study about personal communication. What is personal communication? Personal communication takes place directly between two or more people. Speaking face to face is often the best way to communicate, as people can see the expression on each other's face as they talk. So, student, personal communication means the communication takes place between the two or more people, and the personal communication is the face to face communication, and by personal communication you can see the expression on the both side. Facial expression in personal communication, you can see the facial expression of both sides. The student, there are some form of personal communication. First one is letter and parcel. People also send letters and parcel to each other by post. Sending messages by post is one of the cheapest means of personal communication. So student, we can send letter and parcel to other by post, and when we send any messages by post and parcel, then it is the cheapest means of personal communication. And second form is telephone. The telephone made it possible for people to communicate with each other across long distance instantly. It revolutionized personal communication. The student, with the help of telephone we can talk to each other. We can talk to each other even the person available and the person live at any corner of the earth. We can talk to those person who live at the any corner of the earth, and in telephone distance doesn't matter, because we can call by telephone to the person who live at long distance. Now look at next, mobile phone. Mobile phone can be used to talk to people even while we are traveling. So student, with telephone we can talk to people at one place. but with the help of mobile we can talk to people while we are traveling. Next one is smartphone. Smartphone are mobile phones that can be used to make phone call, send and receive email, listen to music, and to take photographs and share them. Student, smartphone nowadays most of the people are using a smartphone because with the help of a smartphone we can send and receive message instantly and listen music and take photographs and share them. Now look at next, that is internet. Internet is a vast network that connects millions of computers across the globe. It has transformed the way people communicate. People use the internet to exchange mails, information, news, and opinion. So, student, internet is also a form of personal communication, and with the help of internet, we can connect millions of people. We can connect millions of computers across the globe because it has transformed the way of people communication. People use the internet to exchange mail, information, news, and opinion because internet is a wider network that connects millions of people at the same time. And without internet we cannot do anything because at every places internet is necessary at every places, and without internet we cannot do anything. So student, nowadays internet is very important for every work and for every places. Now look at next, social networking site like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter allow people with similar interests to connect over the internet. So students connect over the internet and we can share music, videos, and photographs or just chat on this site. So student, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter is also personal communication. Is also a personal form of communication, and by this site we can send and receive message and video. We can share music, video, photographs by this site. So student, thank you. That's all.